Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trapdoor to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Hi everybody and welcome. This is a new video and a new series on The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. This is Final Hydra and this is going to be episode 1. So now I have had The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, or Afterbirth, excuse me, for quite some time. I'm no stranger to the game. I've played through it a decent amount. It's not like it's a whole brand new thing to me. But what I am going to do for this series is we are going to start on a brand new file. And I hope you guys like the little intro cutscene there. Just so you can see there's a whole bunch of different little characters that you can play as. And we're going to go through the game pretty much together. And I'll explain things as I see them, and I'll let you guys understand as best I can. So, real quick, if we look here at the floor, it'll tell you how to move. Like right now, I'm using the plug-and-play Xbox 360 controller. So I can move with the joystick. I attack with my little teardrops with the other joystick. I have a bomb, which I don't want to put down right now because it's a consumable item, which I kind of need. And items are also items which I don't have, so I can't show you, but that's also on a trigger. So, Binding of Isaac is a top-down shooter roguelite. Kind of like Smash TV. If you've seen my Nuclear Throne series, it's very similar in description to that, except it's not as fast-paced. As you can see, it's a little bit more slow, at least in the beginning. Towards the late game, it can get a little crazy. Okay, I actually don't know what the hell this enemy does. This is new. Interesting, especially because I'm on a whole new file. It's always fun to find something that I've never seen before in the game. So right here, this door here is the boss door. We're not going to go through that just yet. I want to explore this floor a little bit. So the level is divided into these rooms, the different floors of the basement, which we will see after I hopefully complete this floor, and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh god. See, right there I just took 1 heart of damage. You can see in the top left-hand corner, we've got my health bar. Took 1 whole heart of damage, and now I'm just trying to put some of these fires out, and especially put that fire out there because that fire was shooting at us as well. enemies have a little bit of a erratic jump to them. Alright, we put some of these fires out. The fires, the reason I'm wasting time to put the fires out is because every now and again the fires will drop items. Like, see if they drop that heart up there. Alright, so we're going to take that heart. And this here is the item room. There's one per floor. They're filled with an item, and there's also poop in them sometimes, as you can see. The items are free. And we get the Ankh, which is eternal life. So what that item does, and I can only tell you this because I actually know what this item does, is that when we die, we will come back. We get one extra life, basically. We're going to go into this room here in the hopes that I get something good. Blue flames you can't put out with your tears. You need to use an explosive. Oh, reward with 2 spirit hearts. No. Okay, yeah, that's a troll bomb. That's not good. That thing basically chases you around till it wants to explode, and then it just, you know, bad news bears. Alright. This is going to be our first boss. This is Larry Jr. Binding of Isaac is one of those games that actually has like a cult following. Like, it's got a huge fan base. If you've never heard of this game, I really would love to know what rock you've been hiding under for most of, I don't know, your gaming life, I would say. Unless you just started playing video games yesterday. Even then, you might have heard about the Binding of Isaac. So this game really does have like a real big fan base. It's got a very strong cult following too. People are very fanatical about it. It's a lot of fun. Oh god, no, I just split him in 2. I was trying not to do that. If you do too much damage to like a midsection of him, he can split in half like that. And that was our first boss. After the boss fight, take some time. We kill some more poops. And we get our boss. After you kill the boss, you get another free item, basically. You get 2 free items at a level, basically. Ooh, we got an HP up. So, excuse me for 1 second. I want to turn the music down just a little bit. It's just very loud. I'll put it on 2. We'll see what happens. Alright. Let's get in there. So, right there, as you can see, there's that many floors, and that final floor there is the boss. Each floor has a boss to it, and then there's the ultimate boss of the entire basement. Which you will see when we get there, hopefully. You know, in all actuality, let's hope we get there. Being a little bit of an experienced Isaac player, I don't think that there should be any problems, but we'll see what happens. Oh god, excuse me, I apologize for that. It was very annoying for... Oh god, still recovering from the sneeze. I wasn't prepared. Up, and we'll kill that. Alright, this rock here's got an X on it, so it's a secret rock, and it's got... Ooh... some more blue health for me. And the difference between the red hearts and the blue hearts is the blue hearts are called spirit hearts. When they are destroyed, they are gone forever, basically. The red hearts are containers, let's say, like a glass of water. If you spill your water out, you can just fill it back up. But the blue ones are like a water balloon, and if you break that balloon, you can't refill the balloon. Yeah, that was going to turn into crap real quick. Ooh, you get a chest. You get 1 penny and a key. That's useful because now, after the first floor, all the item rooms are locked. You have to use a key to open them. Oh, God. I don't know what all the syringes do off the top of my head. This here you can donate a penny to, or, you know, however much money you want, and it'll re-roll this item. I'm going to do that. It'll give me a couple pennies. I think I'm going to take this item, though. Speed and range up. All right. And if you see my little face there, and you can see I'm actually wearing the Ankh, all the little items actually do make your character look different, which is one of my favorite things about the game, honestly, because after you get some items, like, there's some really wild-looking things that it'll do to your character, so... We have a chest here behind some rocks. I'm actually going to take a gamble and go for it, even though it's a great chest, and we were rewarded with a penny, a nickel, and a bomb. So worth it. Alright, now we are fighting Monstro, which is... kind of a second floor. Oh god, he's got some friends. Let's deal with these guys, and then we'll deal with the big guy. Oh god. Alright, took 1 damage. 1.5 damage. Alright. Now let's deal with this big old sucker right here. Hey, how about you get out of my face there with your weird vomit and your ugly tooth and your face that I don't like. All the characters in Isaac, like the bosses, Isaac, even most of the minor enemies, like if anybody's really interested and isn't like grossed out by some stuff, you can go online and like look up where people think the inspiration for these characters came from. Very few of them are like happy things. There's a whole subplot to this game which I'm not going to give away because hopefully we're gonna do well enough in the game to actually get to see some of those plot points and stuff. Alright, so we beat Monstro. It was our first time beating Monstro. So Monstro's tooth is now an item that will appear in the basement. And we get some toothpicks. Tears plus shot up. Oh god, see now we're holding our eyes open with toothpicks and we shoot blood instead of tears. And we've also got a deal with the devil room. Because I completed that floor without taking any red heart damage, there is a percentage chance that you will get a deal with the devil, who will then sell you items, as you can see here, for red hearts. What is this? Missing page 2. Evil up, your enemies will pay. Okay, so I've got the missing page, and oh, I think this is the Book of Belial. Excellent. Alright, so I spent 2 of my heart containers there. I'm back down to 2 actual red hearts now. And I've gotten myself, at least in my mind, a decent damage boost for myself. Because the Book of Belial will, if you see up there in the left-hand corner, that's the book now. That is now my activatable item, and I will show it to you here. So I use it, and then... Oh dear. Well, this was a terrible room to use it on, but, you know, now you know. Basically, for this room, I get a damage upgrade. And I was given a pill. Oh, I put the bomb down by mistake. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so let's take the pill. I could see forever. This pill... Well, this will be a good segue when the pill actually works. The pill works for, I believe, 45 seconds I could see forever. I'm just trying to get rid of those guys because they actually shoot homing shots where these guys just shoot angled or wherever you are comparative to them shots. Once the fire on their head shoots homing ones, which is really difficult to get away from sometimes. So if you've noticed up in the left-hand corner, every time I complete a room, that green bar refills a little bit more. So I need to complete 3 rooms, and then the Book of Belial is open for me to use it again. So we found the secret room. That's what I Can See Forever does. It basically reveals the secret room on the level so that you can go into it. Now that was the secret room right here, and we used the doors out of the secret room to get into our shop, which is this place, for free. I'm actually going to spend 15 cents for a little buddy. I don't know what Spider Mod does. I can't remember, but we're going to bring him along with us. And I'm just going to quickly look around to make sure I don't miss, because there's always 2 secret rooms. There's a secret room and then a super secret room. Oh, amnesia. Now, amnesia basically makes you forget the current floor that you're on. Makes you forget, like, where all the rooms are. Oh, lemon party. Basically makes you pee everywhere, and then if enemies step on it, does a lot of damage to them over time. Alright, so let's go down to the next floor. Use this momentum before I get completely sidetracked by everything. Alright, Caves 1. Oh, I don't think I want to do that room just yet. That's a fight room. I just don't want to. Oh, that's what Spider Mod does. It actually gives all the enemies a little health bar for me to see their health. If anybody knows what that is a nod to, I'm sure you laughed a little bit at like what I didn't think it did. Got a bomb out of that enemy because he was a great... They're basically great champions. Oops. God damn it, silkworms. I hate them. Oh, apparently. Is that like when the spider touches them, it freezes them? Oh, I'm taking a lot of dumb damage right now. A lot of dumb damage. I just don't have I don't think I have enough damage to... I didn't have really enough room to get the hell away from some of them. There's too many. That was a lot of really stupid damage. I apologize for that, folks. We're going to try to see if we can... Ooh, we got little pooplets that we're going to shoot. Kill them. Got a black pill. Pheromones. Pheromones, basically what happens, like, when you use pheromones, if you use it close enough to an enemy, it basically makes them your friend for the rest of that room. I believe. We're going to use our key. Dry Baby. Okay, that's fine. Dry Baby is another one of these little kind of passive items. He's going to float around behind me, and when he gets hit by enemy shots or something like that, or any kind of projectiles that my enemies shoot at me, he will, after a certain number of them hit him, he will then do a global damage to the floor, or not the floor, excuse me, to the room that we're standing in. He'll do damage to all enemies in the room. But he needs to kind of block some shots before that'll happen. I'm not really good with using to like angle Dry Baby into like the right area, so I'm just gonna play. Oh, found our secret room. This is the key beggar. He basically wants us to give him keys, and then he will reward us with an item eventually. We don't have a lot of keys to spare. I have 5. Now I have 6. Maybe we'll go back and maybe we'll give him something. I'm not really feeling it, to be honest with you. We're not really dealing a lot of damage to this guy, are we? Health bar wasn't really going down all speedy. We don't have a staggering amount of damage right now. I'm actually going to use the Book of Belial to get this room done with. The longer we are here, the more that guy I feel would become a problem, and I just didn't want to deal with that. There's still another one of those out here somewhere, right? Or was that both of them we killed? Wow, we got both of them. All right, I thought it was going to be a little more than that, but apparently I was mistaken. I like it. So Spider Mod, apparently if the little guy walks over them, it'll slow them down too. Another thing I'm perfectly okay with. I like having all my enemies slowed. Alright. I'm going to go give the beggar guy. I'll give him 2 keys. 3 keys. What do you got for me? Ooh, a red chest. Oh. I thought he gave me garbage. I'm not going to give him any more than 3 keys, honestly, right now. I'm sure he's got a better payout. Usually the final payout on all, like, the beggars or anything like that is usually some kind of, like, item pedestal, which is basically just something that your items spawn on, if you haven't noticed that just yet. Alright. Let's go down here. I already got Dry Baby, so we don't need that. There is the curse room. Let's go into that. Never know if you get anything good out of it. Could be health down. Debatably the worst thing ever that I could have gotten in that room. Debatably. Oh, well, I just gave him an extra key by accident too. Remember I said I wasn't that bad at this game, so you know, the only way I can prove that now is by doing absolutely as worst as possible. So now my spiders are all going to suicide into him for just a little bit extra burst of damage. Peep is going to leave a lot of damage on the ground there, basically. Like, that's one of his things. He's keys everywhere. The eye, I know it has a health bar. Don't let that fool you. The eye cannot be killed. That was, if you saw that weird book that looked like the Necronomicon, that was Dry Baby's effect right there. That's what happens when Dry Baby blocks enough shots. The Necronomicon effect happens, basically. It's just a damage to everything in my current room. I'm taking a lot of damage for no reason. I'm a little rusty, I guess. I have not been playing Binding of Isaac a lot recently, as I've been doing so many other damn videos and other games. So I have definitely grown rusty. Oh god. Screw. We'll take that. I mean, we'll just look. Yeah, there's nothing in here I can take. I can take this. Oh, and I can just leave. Yeah, there's nothing in that room I can take. If I take anything there, basically, like I could take the 1 heart item, but I didn't want Ghost Baby. Basically, Ghost Baby is also a familiar that just follows you around, and then every now and again shoots spectral tiers, which will pierce through items and objects, and I don't know if it's also through some of the opponents. I'm not 100% sure. These are called gremlins, apparently, or goblins. I can't remember exactly, but when they die, they become... Ooh! I like Pulse Worm. See, our tiers now pulse. When the tiers... If the tiers hit the enemy when they're at, like, the larger size of the pulse, they actually do a little bit more damage than normal. Or if they're at the smaller side, they do a little bit less damage than normal. Nothing crazy, nothing to write home about, really, like, numbers-wise, but it can be a small boost if that's what you're looking for. We're going to blow up that poop just to get that fly to come after us, and then we're going to open up this chest. Ooh, worth it, kind of. Kind of worth it. Everything's debatably worth it. It all depends on how well you do with what you're given. Like, I don't think there are any items in the Binding of Isaac that are absolutely useless. Black bean. You know, sometimes I just put my foot in my mouth. Black bean, basically, when I get, when an enemy hits me, I will fart, and that fart will push all enemies away from me. Oh god. I wasn't ready for what was actually happening. Please, there we go. They all go to sleep now, right? And go to sleep. Thank you. That was annoying to say the least. Get the hell out of here. Fire that wants to shoot at me for no reason. See these weird things? I can't hurt them unless they pop up, basically. In a nutshell, I cannot do damage to them unless they are like that. I think they're called the tower or something weird. Doop. Oh god, I don't like this. Oh god, that's nerve-wracking. No, we're not gonna do anything in the self-sacrifice room. We're gonna do this. Hopefully live. Oh man, we have one hit left. Let's try to seek out the item room. I guess that would be the smartest thing, and hopefully get either the shop or the item room are what we're looking for right now. Okay. Got all that stuff. Let me just look at my map. We already got the item room, that's right. Oh god, so we would be looking for a shop, and there's absolutely no guarantee that it even spawned. Let's just go fight the boss and try to do our damn best. I'm going to try to do really well. I mean, I'm usually pretty good with Gertie. Just because I know Gertie's patterns. And I know what to do most of the time. Like 80% of the time I know what to do against Gertie. This is probably going to be like one of those times. If he hits me with any of his attacks, I believe that's just one heart's worth of damage. So, we're going to try our best to not... Ooh, we got a free Necronomicon effect. Damn it! Really, got me twice. Gotta love when you just mess up sometimes, you know? It's just comical. Get another one of these damn dumb hearts, and we get the range plus luck up. Mom's Pearls. Alright, so those white hearts, if you didn't notice that there was a white heart over my red heart container. Isaac in a dress. Now when we go down to this floor, that white heart will turn into a second red heart. Oh, that's right. Cannot kill the purple flames unless we use a bomb. Don't want to use right now. This guy, I'm 95% sure is going to blow up when he goes down. No, he made a spider. Okay, that's new. New, or I'm just so out of it. The tower, 2 of diamonds. That's going to double our this. The tower basically will rain temporary invincibility. We'll take that. especially because of how bad I was doing on that previous floor. The tower, basically, when I use the card, will cover the area in bombs. It's basically going to go like full Bomberman style and try to blow everything to bejesus. And back. Take that. Oh, God, I dodged right into it. I thought I was really cool, and I thought if I just did a zigzag pattern, I would be saved, but that is not what happened, folks, let me tell you. Oh god, these guys you can only hurt from the backside, like where their brain is. I think they're called zombies. Like 95% sure they're called zombies. Alright. Oh god, there's two more. When they see you, they will charge in that direction blindly. Or, yeah, like once they see you with their eyes or whatever, they will charge in that direction. But once they see you with those weird holes in their head, they don't really have eyes. These fat guys. Basically, they're just going to walk towards me aimlessly. They're going to fall apart when I shoot them, and they're going to fart and shoot blood everywhere. They're not difficult enemies. They're not fun to fight enemies. They're just kind of annoying and in the way. Nothing of any merit there. Might as well open it because it's free, because I got that golden key. Oh yeah, 5 cents for a spirit heart? Yeah, sure. And the champion's belt, damage plus challenge up. The champion's belt, basically what that item means is that there are more likely to be champion enemies like this guy here. So he's the goblin or gremlin or whatever he was that I was trying to tell you, that I forgot the name of them. But he's a champion, so that when he dies, he will drop a spider, or when he goes down, he becomes a spider. So there's just more likely to be more of those enemies that could prove difficulty if if you're not prepared for them. Like that yellow one right there, that is a champion of the headless or bodiless zombies. The disembodied zombies, I guess we'll call them, because I forgot their name already. So the spider mod seems to just do a random effect on them at all times when it hits them. Come on. Yeah, I'll take a full stun. Child's heart. I don't want that. What Child's heart does basically... Oh god, the falling. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna go like that. I was hoping that the bombs would hit him a little more. We can see that that is not what happened. I'm invincible for almost nothing. Fallen when he gets low. He splits. We've actually got some decent damage right now. We were just lucky enough to get items that gave good damage. I know I stood in that. That was really dumb of me, but thankfully, nothing bad came of it. Ooh, is this Guppy's head? Guppy's head is very good. Basically, Guppy is Isaac's past kitty, and the head generates flies. We didn't get an item room yet, so let's go back and do that. Basically, Guppy's head, every time I use it, we'll get a couple flies, and I'm going to not use it anymore on this floor. Let's go see if we can just find this damn item room and move on to the final floor. I'd like to save some of these, some of the flies for the next floor, as it will be harder more than likely. Because it's the boss floor, basically, so if nothing else, it will have the boss on it, and I will have to fight the boss, so... Or, like, the boss. Not the floor boss. Well, technically it will be, but you know what I'm saying. Stop playing devil's advocate silently and confusing me. Stop it. Stop it, I said. You damn dirty jerk. Alright, so we didn't find the item room that way, so it's gotta be this way. There it is. What's our enemy? Oh, I hate these. These guys, once you pass in their line of sight, they will start to do that, and then they will fire a globe, or at least a room-wide global beam in that direction. Alright, so we got rid of them all. Use one of our key. Oh, we don't even need to. Ooh, Rotten Baby. Rotten Baby is another one of these little Ooh, did I see something with an X? No. Okay. Rotten Baby is another one of these little passive pet kind of items that will follow me around. Oh, there was a room that I didn't go into. Let's go into it. And it will... Ultra Pride. Oh, so this is basically like a mini boss. Oh, God. He just got me, the jerk, with his The left hand has appeared in the basement. Basically, Ultra Pride there is the developer's nod to himself. And he's made it in him, and there's usually two. It's Ultra Pride, and there's usually a little ghost that accompanies Ultra Pride. And that's a nod to the developer, as it looks like the two developers of the game. And we got Cancer as an item, which basically makes us shoot faster and do more damage. So, yippee. We no longer have the wibble wobble effect, obviously. Alright, down to the final floor, and let's see what we can do against the boss, who I don't want to tell you who it is just yet. Because if you've never played this game, it might be surprising to you. If you have played this game, you know exactly who it's going to be. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but if you have not, our damage has definitely spiked by a decent amount. Those weird things floating around there that I just kind of did nothing and took damage for. Creepy bombs. No, we want Cancer. Only time that phrase was ever said ever. Oh God, that was dumb of me. We're on the rickety edge right here, folks. All right. There was apparently a heart here. Let's take that. All right, we're gonna be all right. I'm just checking rocks right now, trying to see if I can find one that might be able to. Oh God, I'm not playing very well right now. Ooh, I found one of those rocks I was looking for though. Cool. But even if we do die, remember everybody, because I just remembered actually. Oh God, Cursed Eye. Why did I pick it up? Cursed Eye is not a bad item. It's really not. I just am not very good with it, and I mess it up quite often. Alright. We should be using Guppy's Head as well. Basically, yeah, we don't have anything else to do, so let's... Nobody knows the troubles you have seen. Use bombs wisely. Thank you, device. Basically, we could charge up our shot, and then we do that. We fire a whole bunch. If we get hit, though, while we are charging a shot, it will teleport us out of the room, which is bad for the reason that if you get hit, and let's say you only had one enemy left to kill on that room, when you go back into that room will have completely reset, and you will then have to kill all the enemies all over again. I mean, you can also just tap shot it like normal, but we'll take I Can See Forever, because that could never hurt us. And okay, good secret room. What do we got? 3 bombs. That's useful for Mom. Right, let's... Okay, so this thing's slowed already? Alright, I'm fine with it. I don't know why it's slowed or why it's spectral like that, but I'm taking it. I'll take it as it is. Take that. And dead. Alright. The red poop, we don't want to touch. Head of the Keeper, Penny Tears. I believe that is just a damage buff, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna pretend I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna quickly go this way. See if we see anything with the I Can See Forever pill that may or may not still be active. It probably is not. We also have the Fool Tarot card now, which is a one-time use item, just like the pills. If we use it, it will teleport us. So that sound is these hands that are going to come in. Oh, there's another hand. And if I get hit by one of them, it will throw me out of the room, and I'll have to come back in and fight the room again. Similar to the effect of the Cursed Eye. But it's on an enemy, which is annoying sometimes. We already knew where that secret room was. Alright. Oh, this is all bad. I kind of got myself stuck there, and that was my own fault. Thankfully, the enemy that hit me did not just obliterate me, which would have made me very sad, but I was, you know, also a little worried with the Cursed Eye, so at that point I was just trying not to get hit while charging it, and then there was a lot of things going on. Let me just put it to you like this. Things could have went better. going to put 2 coins in the donation machine. Eventually, if you donate enough, I think it's 15 coins eventually. Well, I wasn't ready for that at all. Let's get ourselves ready for this. Nice. Alright. Once you put enough coins in, there will become another item there that you can then purchase from the shop. It'll basically upgrade your shop. Take this, weird poop. Hiya! Hiya! See, now he just charged at me, and if I had not fired this, like that second, he probably would have hit me dead on. So your bullets, what I'm bringing up there is that your bullets do have some kinetic weight to them, so they will knock enemies, you know, out of their path, kind of, if you haven't noticed that already. We're going to put a bomb on each of these in hopes to get spirit hearts, and we didn't. And we're going to come into the speaker room, and we get a evil or a sin heart, which is, yes, the boss is your mother. I know I spoiled it before, and I realized right after I said it. Basically, she's just a big foot, so we're going to have to keep dodging that foot for the remainder of this fight. While it spawns a bunch of stupid enemies that we have to keep fighting. Oh god, I forgot to use Guppy's head. I should have used it a whole bunch of times before this, but I forgot. Sometimes you forget things, guys. Especially when you haven't played in a while. Like when I was a little bit not forgetful with Binding of Isaac, you never forget to use Guppy's head. Guppy's head is so good. Those flies actually do a really decent amount of damage. So forgetting it could, you know, really lower your DPS for that floor, or that room. And you can, you know, kind of build up a whole bunch of flies if you really, you know, min-max it.
Isaac was cornered.
Boom.
His mother, fueled with the desire to serve her God, was bearing down on Isaac. I will do as I'm told, my lord. I love you above all else, Isaac's mother repeated to herself. This was the end of the line for Isaac. His mother was far too strong for him. But just as he accepted his fate, God intervened, sending an angel down from above to stop his mother's hand. And just like that, it was over.
Mwahaha! We've won. Oh, or have we? Was any of that real, or was it all in Isaac's head? And we have now unlocked the womb, which is the next basic part of the game. Like, after you, like, the first time through, now we're unlocking all these challenges. So after you beat Mom for the first time, you unlock the next 2 stages. So from now on, when we play the game won't end with us defeating her foot. We will then go into the womb, and then there will be a new ultimate boss after that. So, this has been the first episode of my Binding of Isaac Afterbirth series. If you guys like this video, please leave a like. And if you like this content, please subscribe. So you know, it helps out a great deal to know how many people are watching my videos and all that fun stuff. And let your friends know about my channel. It's always appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.